Alright, day 3 is ending, and this is where we are. I'm not turning it around and talking because I just stripped for tick check. Here's what we've done today. It ain't much. Well, doesn't seem like much, but we have done this clearing here. This is where we can now get water out of the pond. Big ol' honker fishies who are loving the bread. Actually quite nice. Can you hear the froggies? This is what we get listening to all night long. They are some horny toads for real.
There's hundreds of them.
Alright, we have cleared this out. I don't know if you can see, but this cart handle is about 4 feet tall, and that's how tall the grasses were on both sides, and we have trimmed all this shite down. I don't even want to tell you about the motherfucking spiders. This ravine thing, the culvert for the draining, and there is, I was actually quite, I mean, you can kind of see that size, but we have filled it in. Or I've, filled it in. Here we go. You can see the other side. It is deep. It is wide. But we put some of the tree branches we didn't use. We are in the process of trying to build something to get across so far.
Filled with flies at the moment.
Flies, bees, etc. It's very trepidatious at this point. All this was tall weed. These poles are, how tall, babe?
They're gonna be like 5.5 feet.
Well,
After they're pounded in. They're 6-foot posts, but they're
6-foot posts. And again, please note that as we walk along for you to see how tall the weeds are in comparison to these posts. And we have cleared all this because we're going to have to move camp.
one invincible thorn bush.
We're going to work on that, and we'll end up probably clearing out a lot of this up here too, just to help keep, deter the snakes from coming up, because this is going to be hopefully 3 things. We decided we're going to officially move camp here because we're close to the water source. This hillside here has a lot of potential for us to kind of L out and maybe even build underground. So if one of the trees falls, which we hear a tree, massive tree. These trees are hundreds of feet tall, some of them. There are trees that you can see that are actually rooted down in the ravine an extra 10-20 feet. It's insane, but if we're underground we should be okay, so long as the storms that are coming on Sunday don't kill us or try to take away our tent here or bring down trees, which we're very concerned about. We really still don't know how we're going to fix that.
But we did figure out if a tree falls in the woods and there's a couple of hippies, they can hear it, and it's loud and scary.
Yeah, I know we're concerned about some of these guys coming down, but we'll work on it. This will be the enclosure for the animals. Like I said, end of day 3. We hope to get more accomplished. We are completely had no brakes, and I mean no brakes, no brakes, no brakes. Did I say no brakes? I mean no fucking brakes on our Honda. And we need to get our animals now. I miss them. They are having major depression issues. The pigs are, the elderly cats, they're freaking out. So we're trying to get this enclosure done. Get the rest of this weeded down. This will be completely enclosed for the pigs and the cats because we have a lot of cats that's never been outside, but we cannot keep 11 cats in a 2-person tent. That being said, end of day 3. Day 4, we were supposed to be leaving for Dayton tomorrow, but we have to get the enclosure done. I want to let everyone know that every day we come down here, we've had problems. We are dead broke, and I mean $100 to our name broke. But we have had the biggest blessings. Things are opening up, and we moved to a town that I wanted to move to. As progressive as the world is getting, it is so refreshing to actually have people be kind. It's a small town. My dad was from Dahlonega, Georgia, and this was like Dahlonega in the 80s. We had a guy in his probably mid-80s, still running his business, a shop, charged us $30, and then we bought our own brake pads of 42, and he did our brakes. And we tried to give him more, and he wouldn't take it. His name is Randall. That man is amazing. I don't know how to make it up to him, but we are going to somehow. So we've been up since sunrise. It is now close to sunset, and it is officially time to wipe off all the crap on us, clean ourselves up, and hit the hay because sunrise still comes pretty nice. Till then.